What's up, guys? So today we are going to be getting some stuff ready, and I'm going to start the build for our new sugar shack. Banana. Is this it? Mm-hmm. This is the banana she brought me for breakfast.
No.
Alright guys, so we are on the road and it's pretty cold outside. It says it's actually 27 right now. It was not as cold as I thought it would be because it was supposed to be about 18 last night. But it looks like it's going to be a nice day. A little overcast, but I think it'll be alright. Kind of taking a slow morning, and we are making a trip about almost 2 hours north of us toward northern Ohio.
Oh my gosh.
And we are going to buy some garage doors. So I found a deal this morning on eBay or on Facebook Marketplace, and it's for 2 garage doors that were used they said a couple months and then took them back down because they couldn't use the rental property or something anymore. But one's a 8x7 and the other's a 9x7. So we're building our sugar shack right now, and the smaller door is going to be the perfect size for our sugar shack. So we're getting both of them. She says she has both doors with all the tracks, all the hardware, the springs. Pretty much there should be everything there to put them back together and put them up. And we're getting both of them and all the hardware for $100. So sometimes I have a lot of people that tell us, oh, we just get lucky and find deals, and we just get so lucky all the time because we're always coming up with these deals. And the truth is that we just put in the effort to search. Sometimes I might be searching I've searched for cars before for probably 15 or 20 hours a week, anywhere within a couple 100 miles driving distance. And when you find those good deals, after you've searched extensively for them, you have to be ready to jump on them in a heartbeat. So I've had things before where I messaged the person 25 minutes after it was posted and it was already gone because it was such a good deal. Our hog that we had a few years ago was one of those deals that we actually ended up getting it. We messaged a guy probably 5 minutes after he posted it, and they had a hog that was pretty much fully grown out. I just don't think they could, they didn't have it in themselves to take the thing to butcher. I think it had pretty much become a pet for them. It was a super docile
They fed it Cheez-Its.
They're feeding it Cheez-Its.
Like to get it to cooperate, they would go get a bag of Cheez-Its.
Yeah, so it was a Berkshire. She was a real friendly, good hog. We got her for free.
But maybe don't describe her as that, considering what we did in the end.
Yeah, I mean, we ate her. But that was one of those deals where I messaged a guy in the nick of time, and I think we pretty much drove to his house immediately. We were there within an hour or so, maybe an hour and a half, because I think he was almost an hour away. And he said he had like 50 phone calls from other people calling about that listing. So, but it was a free hog. So yeah, you got to be willing to be ready to jump on those deals. When they come on, you got to put in the effort to look for them, and then you got to be willing to drive sometimes. So for us, if I was to buy just one of these garage doors new, it's about $500 from a place like Home Depot, and we're getting 2 of them. So $1,000 in doors. Supposedly they were only up for a few months. It's just going on a sugar shack, so I can really kind of care less as long as the things aren't bit in half. What they look like, I can always paint them if I need. So she had just posted about 15 hours ago, and I just took a wrong turn.
That's my finger.
You know, just get to Martin's.
Oh, how can I help you?
Give us one moment, please.
Okay.
There's supposed to be 2 hash browns as well. Donuts in there.
Sorry about that.
All right, thank you. Have a good one. Here's our score. 2 garage doors, an 8x7 and a 9x7. All the hardware, all the tracks. He said he thinks one is even a low profile door, so it takes less head clearance in between the door and the ceiling. So we're pumped. Let's get back on the road.
Like take certain toys away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was winking.
I think it's about time for me to go. Like I dive deep. Like I'm last week night with the flow here. Johnny boy, my peeps. I'm an infotainment state. My brain ain't contained. Keeps spilling out. I'm belligerent, insane. My drink don't stay in place. I'm just 2 girls, 1 company. Keep it hipster like succubus. My name be a succubus. Swear I'm better than younger,
So,
but I'm still just as hungry.
The average, well, I think this was on buckets. If you're on buckets, the average maple syrup is half a gallon of syrup per tree or per tap, which means on buckets we should make 70 gallons if we tap 140 trees. On lines, it's usually double that. What are we gonna do with 140 gallons of maple syrup?
Sell it.
Dude, that's 3 barrels. I'm gonna have to. We have enough storage for 30 gallons in bottles.
I mean, I could easily, I guarantee you, I could sell quite a bit. Ooh, they're turning.
I'm gonna build an automatic. It'll have an automatic float control on it, so there'll be a float that automatically keeps the level in the boiler pan like 2 inches at all times. As long as we don't run out of sap in the buckets or the tanks, it'll always keep the level perfect, so we don't have to mess with that. But
Well, we could bring it inside to bottle it though, right? I mean, if like
no,
why not?
because so
You
before
can put it in a big bucket or a few gallons and bring it in.
I have to boil it. So when I take it off the evaporator now, it won't be finished syrup. So it'll be close, but it won't be finished. And then I'll have to take, I'm probably gonna buy 2 turkey fryers, basically weld them together side by side, and then I'll probably build another small pan, like a 2x2 foot pan or something, whatever the size of the turkey fryers is, and that's where we'll finish the syrup. So then it'll have to be cooked on there until it's finished. There'll be a valve on that, and then we'll empty that out and do the filter, because it's gotta get filtered. So then there'll be the vacuum filter. We'll use a little Milwaukee shop vac,
Oh yeah.
suck it through,
Video.
and then there'll be a spigot on the bottom of it, and you open that spigot and it goes right in the bottles. We can't have all that stuff in the house.
Oh, okay, that's more reasonable. I see that.
Alright guys, all loaded up. Oh, is Emery so mad at me? Are you so mad at me? Yeah, we're moving, babe. Alright guys, so we got all loaded up and we are on the road headed back home. It's sleeping a little bit, so we're gonna take it easy. We do still have to get lumber. They don't really sell a lot of lumber there. So we've got a small place in town that sells lumber, so we're gonna go ahead and stop there real quick. We really enjoy supporting local, and we do it as much as we possibly can. Everything from our local hardware store in town that's been there for over 100 years to small local restaurants, mom and pop style places. Today we're going to stop at our local sawmill. I had the pleasure of meeting Mike, the owner, and he hooked us up pretty well. This is the day we came back to actually pick up our lumber and our slab wood. Be sure to like and subscribe, and check out our next video where we'll be starting the build for our new sugar shack.